And from Florida to Alabama, for more on Sally, let's bring in Chief Meteorologist Ginger Zee, who's in Mobile, Alabama. And Ginger, how bad is the damage there? I can already see the shop behind you. That is incredible.
Yeah, I mean, this really tells you what an 82-mile-per-hour wind gust can do. That is a steeple on a church that was toppled. You can see the drone video from it. Of course, this is not the only damage. Mobile did have a lot of tree damage, and we actually took our time and drove around the bay when it was safe yesterday after the storm to go down to Gulf Shores and to Orange Beach. And that video you see is from Highway 161. Those boats and a marina wrecked, all of it kind of washed up onto the highway. So that, of course, is going to be something, along with a significant amount of tree damage around here. But this morning, we've already seen more than 8 inches of rain fall with what's left of Sally in central Georgia. Roads are covered in water. We're not done with this. Tornado warnings have already popped southeast of Columbia, South Carolina. So the flash flood warnings, if one of those is issued, here's how you survive. You don't get in your car. You will survive what's left of Sally if you do that. Flash flood watches go up to Richmond and Norfolk. You're going to see 1 inch per hour rainfall rates, or even a little greater, as this slowly moves up through the day today. We stopped the clock there tonight. Raleigh, Durham, Wilmington, New Bern will get a little bit there, but really coastal by tomorrow morning. So if you're in southeastern Virginia, up to even New Jersey, Diane, could see impacts from this storm before we get rid of it by the weekend.
All right, stay out of the car, stay at home. Good tips, Ginger. One of the things we always talk about with these storms is storm surge, but we've seen something really interesting in Mobile Bay. You talked about negative storm surge or anti-surge. How does that happen?
Right, so on the front side, you saw Rob standing in the water up to his knees, right? There's 5.6 feet of surge. Well, on the back side, the storm turns counterclockwise, and so we had that north or northeast wind, and the video you're seeing is me walking in Mobile Bay. So with that north or northeast wind, it pushes the bay's waters out into the ocean versus the ocean pushing onto land.
Do you have to be worried about when that water comes back in?
I had a lot of questions about that. They said, oh, be careful, it comes back with a vengeance, right? Most of the time, and yesterday we watched it happen, it was pretty gradual, and so you had plenty of time to get off of that sandbar that was created by Sally.
And we know you're a pro, Ginger, so we don't worry about you, but we always like to encourage people that they should not try this at home.
Yes.
But unfortunately, we also know that hurricane season is far from over. So what do you expect when you look ahead?
Listen, I've been in 3 natural disasters in the last 4 weeks. The last thing I want to do is come back down here to the Gulf Coast, and unfortunately, it looks like we may have to. And so this is what we're looking at. There are several we'll talk about in a moment, but that tropical wave that's down by Mexico, it has a 90% shot at developing into a depression or a storm. If it does so, it would be called Wilfred. That is the last in the alphabet. Remember, we start the Greek alphabet after that. One of our models, the European model, is trying to take it up toward Texas and Louisiana by next week. So we've got about a week, and we've got a lot of changes that can happen with that. A lot of the models don't do that. It sticks like Brownsville to the south. Either way, we'll be watching it and updating you. And then finally, I'll just leave you. There's several other out in the Atlantic, but Teddy is going to be 1 or 2 as it passes by Bermuda, and that's going to happen early next week. So yeah, plenty of activity in that Atlantic basin. And boy, just to note and to finish up on Sally here, how wild it was that Gulf Shores, Alabama took the landfall 16 years to the day from the last time they had a hurricane make landfall, and that was Ivan back in 2004.
Incredible. Ginger Zee in Mobile, Alabama. Thank you, Ginger.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.